Hey, welcome. All my right thinkers, thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, Thyself. Thinking right out here in my lab. I do what I do for you. I got an old lesson that I had to bring back and go over it and dress up a little bit, but it's all about just being thankful. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little off script today. I ain't gonna follow the script today. I might do a little bouncing here and there, so just bear with me. I'm gonna try this out, see how it works. All right, let's go. Right, this is 25 rules live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers' way of life, through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. Your goal as a right thinker is to know thyself. See where I'm going with this? Let's get there together. So I ask the question: do you know you? Well, when I'm through, yeah, that's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep, spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to might not be true. Right thinkers, P Funk philosophy says, being thankful. For knowing thyself, I had a few other titles I can go with, but I just know, just be thankful so that leaves me a little leeway so I can take it in the direction I decided to go in right now. All right, let's go. This is my best concept of going live, but I still got the script. I'm just trying to maintain. All right, see how this works. All right, right thinkers. I give thanks to my higher self, God. We know that, but saying it don't mean nothing. Doing it makes all the difference in the world. And now that I know myself, that's what my right thing philosophy is based on, knowing my higher self and teaching others to do the same for themselves. So when you're thankful, you show it by how? By doing the right thing like I did daily. And good things will happen for you. I tell you, you live a right life, you live a blessed life. I ain't a preacher, but I live a blessed life. Why? Because of how I live my life. I give thanks for teaching my right thing philosophy, and I give thanks and praise to the God upstairs every day. That don't make me religious or none of that other stuff. I'm just a regular guy, respect and understand my higher self, knowing myself within myself, and I stay within the framework of myself. My philosophy, which what I live by, that's it. Mine. I live by it. You can take it or leave it, but I give it to those why because that's what worked for me. That's all I got for you. So, and my philosophy is you giving God all the honor, praise, and worship by what? Living right. Don't a whole bunch of jibber jabber. He don't want your words. All that praying and hooping. No, he don't want none of that. Talking in tongues, that don't mean nothing. Action, deeds, righteous living, okay, virtuous people, integrity, pride, respect. Those are things that he like to see from his people, okay, his servants. And I show my thankfulness every day. No, not just on Sunday. And what's it today? I didn't get to church. But again, that don't stop me from serving God because I didn't go to church. I got a lesson coming up. God ain't in the temple, the churches, or the synagogue. God is in you. And I teach that. So I know that been a long time ago. But that's my right thing philosophy way. What? Stay God conscious, serve God every day. Don't just know on Sunday. Some people they get holier than thou because it's Sunday. Or some people do it on Saturday, it's Sabbath. But I don't give a damn. I'm every day. I don't pick and choose what day to be holy and be thankful and do the right thing. Do it every day. That's my way. That's the right thing philosophy's way. Again, I teach right thing philosophy. I'm thankful for what those who tune in to learn it. And I'll be more appreciative when I get the comments back of how it's working for them in their life. That's the best part about it. As a teacher, I want to see my students excel. So I'm thankful for all my right thinkers for tuning in and learning the philosophy and living by them and letting me know how it's working for them. I've yet to get a lesson say, man, that stuff don't work. Okay, I got students at Harvard University, I got students in Stanford saying the education they get is fine, but the life lesson they get from me, they can't get it from them. I love that too. And I want all right thinkers to know themselves. That's it. That's my goal. As a teacher, you want all your students to learn what you're teaching. I don't want nobody to fail, but the fail is on you. If you fail what I'm giving you, it's all on you. It ain't because I'm a bad teacher. I already know that. All right? Why? And when I don't have a student to teach, I become my student. I practice what I teach. Simple. And by doing that, I'm thankful. Okay? To be of assistance to help somebody in their life. That's my intention. That's my purpose. That's my mission. Okay? That's it. And with right thing philosophy, it's growing, and I'm thankful for that, for those who helping it grow, learning my philosophy and for themselves. And I'm thankful for that again also. But it's all predicated on you doing what you need to do for you while I've done that for myself. That's why I teach it to somebody else. Right thing philosophy will get you to be your best self if you put forth the self effort. All you got to do is put the work in. And that's you what living right, thinking right, and being right. Daily. Not when you feel like it. No, all the things you're supposed to do for you, you do them daily. Okay? The sun don't decide when they want to shine. Okay? And I thank all my right thinkers, first of all, for being their best selves and tuning in and getting the lessons and using them for themselves. That's my mission. That's what gets me excited. Not how many views I get, not how many people comment on the life lessons I'm giving them who appreciate it. My dude said, one comment said, this is a gold mine for knowledge. Thank you. That's my purpose right there. And I don't give thanks. I show my thanks by what? Living right. Giving is doing. God bless the cheerful giver. I give information. I give people assistance in life. I help people out. Those are all godly things. I know I do them on a daily basis. But giving thanks is you being your best self. I give God thanks every day. Okay? By being my best self. Living right. All you got to do is that. That's all. He ain't going to ask you for no more than you can give. So when you give thanks, it should be because of the blessings that you receive from living right. That's your reward for the righteous living when daily. And now you are blessed for what? Doing the things you do. But you do the right thing to receive the blessings. That's the purpose and the reason. And when people living right, you don't have to do nothing. They know they get rewarded. That's why they don't ask for nothing in return. Righteous people don't ask for nothing when they give it. I'm a cheerful giver. And they say, God bless the cheerful giver. So when you did something for somebody, and it should be done or given to them by the kindness of your heart, not with intention or with a hidden agenda. Okay? You should do it for the benefit of them. For them to benefit, not you. You shouldn't gain from doing something for somebody else. A lot of people, that's what they live for. I do something for you. You got to do something for me. That's the devil's deal. If anybody do something for you and they expect you to do something for them, don't take it. Moving on. I'm just putting it out there. God don't operate like that. That's what I'm telling you. How about that? So if you're getting that deal, you already know who you're dealing with. Okay? And all y'all who deal with the devil, all y'all who think, that's devil dealing. Okay, you hiding, you being sneaky, and you being deceitful. That's not giving thanks. That's not doing nothing but satisfying your own selfish needs. Giving thanks is doing something for somebody else because you have been given or been blessed by some higher power within yourself, and you want other people to benefit from it. So I just try to teach you how to get your own blessings by living right, not to hear the preaching about how God gonna bless you, how God gonna smite you, all that God nonsense. No. I keep God in concept. Okay, it should be knowledge. God should be dealt with knowledge, not ignorance and superstitious beliefs. I show you. Okay, now life of a right thinker is good when it's lived right. It's real easy. Just do the right thing. Hold yourself accountable to do that. And that's the problem right there. Some people want to do wrong. Some people want to be ignorant. So I can't help you. I ain't trying to help you, okay? I'm trying to enlighten you. Because what you don't know is what I'm trying to get you to know. That's my job. I show you what right thinking philosophy looks like. Before, after. Okay, like I am the face. Again, and for right thinking philosophy, I am the face. I am the heart, soul. You call it, I am everything. The creator is from me. My creation, my imagination out of my mind, like God created the universe. I created my right thinking philosophy in the same context. Simple. I don't want, I do what I say, and I live that way every day. I don't perpetrate the fraud. I keep it real. And that's what right thinking philosophy is all about. Authenticity and what? Being your best self. I ain't got to lie about that. I ain't got to boost myself up. My ego. I'm not ego driven. A humble man ain't one not telling about all his accolades. I'm just telling you the things you need to do to get God to bless you too. I can tell a good right thinker from a fake BS right thinker. Third eye. And this is from a larger perfection, as a Masonic order. It's a different orders we got. This is the lodge that had our way at larger perfection. Okay? And if it's done right, the triangle fall right between the eyebrows, and the point should fall right here on the third eye, aka perfect man. Okay? You are the perfect being when you have what? Spiritual enlightenment, when you know yourself. That's the perfect being. Okay? That's called the logic of perfection. They teach you how to perfect yourself by knowing yourself. And if what you say in life, you have to be a man of your word. Back before we had contract, it was our word. A man who say what he do, and man do what he say. When they match, that's the man you should respect and you can trust. When what they say don't match what they do, that's who you're dealing with now. A liar. Okay? When their actions don't match the words, when their words don't match the actions, they're lying. Simple. And if you that person, you're a liar. So I don't care who you are, it don't make a difference to me. A liar is a liar is a liar. Okay? So when you're not honest and forthright, when you have a hidden agenda, when you got plans to get something from somebody because you do something for them, you are a liar. The devil, a deceiver. That's what you're doing. The devil is the ultimate deceiver. And that's you when you're going against God or when you're doing what you do to other people and not dealing with them fair and forthright. Honestly. A dishonest man is the devil. That white man, that's his code of honor. That's his calling card. That's who and how he is. Simple as that. Moving on. Okay. Because of his ignorance of his higher self, he don't know God. He just thinks all about him. And he want to be in control. Okay, that's the ego. But life is good daily when what? When you're living right, ain't no bad days. Okay, trust me, I know that difference. Why? When I had no good days. Oh no, the good days you make a pop, you make a bunch of money. You do what you do. Those are good days. All material, all ego driven. See, me, I got that money. Yeah. Okay, so but when you're living the spiritual life, a good day is when you do things that help somebody else out and you feel good about yourself for doing just that and they don't owe you nothing. Okay? I do what I do for you. And that's me being thankful and showing it. Why? By helping somebody else reach the same level of what? Excellence within themselves by teaching them what I know about it. I'm thankful for the opportunity to be able to teach you my right thing philosophy again to anyone who wants to learn it. I'm not forcing on nobody. I'm not making deals about guarantee. No, 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 no. I'm just trying to give you information to get his attention so that you can get the things out of life that you deserve. If you put the work in, it's all yours. And I give you what I call right is a real life knowledge from my experience that I have learned and what worked for me. I'm not going to give you what didn't work. I'm explaining to you what didn't work. I'm not giving it to you. Why? It didn't work. Why would I give it to you? It's like giving people bad or misinformation. I'm not doing that. Moving on. All right. So when I say I do what I do for you, that's true. I'm trying to help you. I'm here to help you. I'm a sage. My job is to help you master yourself to reach sagehood for yourself. I ain't trying to be the only sage. All of a sudden, I'm nobody smarter than me. No, I want a bunch of people smart like me, as me. What? To know thyself. That's everybody's free will. That's your inalienable right. And I do what I do again. What? To help or show you you can do it too. I ain't no different than you. But if I put the work in, that makes us different. Why? You ain't willing to do what you need to do like I am. Or those who practice philosophy, you gotta be willing to put the work in. Go the extra mile, they say. Okay. But that's it. Do what's best for you. Do what works for you. TD Jakes, I don't know what happened to my dude, he fell off. You find what works and you work it. Moving on. Right thinking works for me and I'm working it. Hope it works for you and in return. You ain't got to push right thinking. You can push your own thing, but work it and let other people know they can work it too. That's all. Pass it on. I'm just a link in the chain, passing on information and knowledge. I feel good about that. So I teach you what to help you. I live what I teach you to show you. Yeah, I do it too. I ain't telling you to do something I'm not doing. The authenticity in my thinking philosophy is all based on real. I don't fabricate. I don't know. No, I don't do the myth story. I tell real life stories. Okay, but the stories about that guy, you would think, no, yeah, it was real, all real. I lived through them. I know firsthand. Again, but in life, you can only know what you experience. You can't know what you haven't experienced. Wrapping it up again. Appreciate you tuning in. Okay, they're getting a little less. They're getting a little shorter. Okay, hope they get more in depth so you can learn better. So I don't want to keep your attention too long. I know how that goes. All right, taking it home again. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm thankful again to be able to do what it is I do for you. That's enlightening, inspiring, educating, and motivating my right thinkers to do what they need to do. So that's my goal. That's my mission. And that's what I'm grinding. And I'm on my grind all the time. Hope you on yours. Why? That's how it works for you too. Be on it. Trust me. And in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who now knowing, just being thankful, showing it, living it, has passed away. When you do that, you don't pass away. You go back to where you come from. Trust me. I'm out.